How you guys doing? This is Darius from Not on the TV. Welcome to my channel. So it's a new year. New things need to happen in our lives. Big things will happen in our lives for the men who want to change their lives, who want to live a fulfilling masculine life. So I know there's two things that most men desire: a good woman and their freedom. And those two things can happen in a modern age. You just have to be creative. You have to think outside the box. Working a 9 to 5 is not going to cut it, my friend, because society wants the masculine natural essence to be suppressed and controlled. So you can't even fully express yourself. You can't be able to be that leader, that dominant figure, because most women and weak men fear a strong masculine man, unfortunately. And it's due to everything being inverted, unfortunately. But men now are thinking outside the box. They're like, hey, if I can find a remote or online hustle, I can live in a country where there's a more natural balance between females and men, where it's harmonious. Dudes go to Southeast Asia, they go to Latin America, they go to Africa, whichever is your cup of tea. And like I said, it's a beautiful thing. And this new year, guys should take risks. Young men, men of all ages should take risks. As long as you're not married and already divorced and got kids. Because if you're on child support, buddy, you ain't going nowhere. Or if you've been divorced, it's going to be hard. Now the state is on your ass. But outside of those situations, if you're a single guy, leave. Take a risk. Save up your money. Live with your parents. Save up your money. Save up like 20,000 and take a trip to Peru and see where it leads you. Just take a trip with a backpack and see where it leads you. Who knows? You might learn a lot about yourself and you'll grow as a man and be able to be great and reach your full potential. So I advise guys to take risks. Don't do the 9 to 5. It's not worth it. The cost of living is crazy everywhere in the States because of inflation due to government overspending. And unfortunately, it's not going to fix itself. The system is too broken. So the solution is to leave the system and go somewhere where it is better for you to live a fulfilling masculine life. Whether you want a wife, whether you want to just live a stress-free life, do it. So a lot of guys are doing it. That's why the passport bro movement is so big. That's why so many men are living abroad because the cost of living is cheaper, it's more peaceful, and they can get a beautiful, feminine, submissive, obedient woman overseas. Funny enough, most men just want love. That's the funny part. You would think it would be chicks, but men actually want genuine love. And it's funny. That's all most men are searching for. So the good part about it is if you can think outside the box and make money online without working a 9 to 5 full time and live somewhere where the cost of living is 80% less than in the States or 50% less, you golden. And there are ways to do it. You just have to research. Like I said, I'm personally researching right now on how to do it. But while I'm doing that, I'm saving my money because I don't plan on staying here. I was living in Mexico for a while, in the DR for a while, and I came back and I realized like this ain't for me. Living here in the States isn't for me because it's not good. But it is what it is though. Anyways, so I suggest guys to take risk. I suggest guys to find their potential, meet good people. I met great people while I was living in Mexico, and it was wonderful. So I suggest guys to just take risks and see what happens. Like I said, I met some beautiful women. I had a lot of fun. I ate some good food. And I also, once I'm stable, outside the country and I'm making that Ace Live money or that Imara money or that Austin Holloman money, I want to be able to help the locals and give back. Because you want to have a purpose. You just don't want to live in hedonism where you're just having sex, partying, because eventually that all gets boring. Andrew Tate even said, he said, it's all boring. Fancy dinners, cars, all that, women, it's all boring eventually. So I suggest you guys help your fellow man because that's where you'll reach your true potential because that's what we're all here for, to help each other. That's how you show love. So new year, new things. Like I said, I just wanted to tell you guys like 2024 is going to be a big year. I'm going to take some risk. I'm going to make some changes in the spring. I'm heading to Latin America again. So it's going to be fun. And I want you guys to share my journey with me. So please don't do the 9 to 5. Don't waste your life because your 20s and 30s, my 20s flew by. I was like, dang, I'm already in my 30s. This is crazy. I'm like, once you hit 40, half your life is gone. So I suggest you guys just take the risk. Worst case scenario, you got to move back in when your parents are working 9 to 5, back in the Matrix or back in the United States or in the West. It could be worse. So take the risk. I promise you, you'll love it. Anyways, this is Darius from Down on the TV. I'm out. And remember, think